We're continuing a series of what if civilization started in Europe as well. Apparently, I got criticism that I made Asia too small, but the whole point of the series is it's supposed to be focused on Europe, not Asia. So if we want to do a evolved civilization started in East Europe, we can do that. But the Asians will continue to explore a lot of this area right here. Also, not always is. We'll disable the alliances and the. Also, a certain alliance is gonna kind of collapse, and that is the. Oh, yeah, we already did that. The Circle Alliance still exists. There's these two countries up here, as well here. However, the Asians will start to explore a lot of this this land here. Same thing with here as well here. They will explore these lakes here, and the explorers will start to explore the harsh environments that were never explored in the past as well here. 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 This will cause certain countries to this will cause a new country to appear as well here. Here, this country will now exist as well here. The Bangladesh country will expand a little bit as well here. This Bangladesh country will expand a little bit as well here. And this weird country will exist here as well here. Creating some border war as well here. Here, as they will have this little panhandle here as well. So Asia will be expanded a little bit as well here. Also, a new country will be established right here, as well as a new country right here. A new lettuce country right here will be established right here, and a bunch of new countries will be created as well here, including a new country right here. And yeah, these countries are basically created because of the trade routes as well. So the trade routes have basically created more countries as well here. Actually, we're gonna make this country's borders a little bit more northern as well here. Yeah, and yeah, along the trade routes, yeah, there'll be several new major cities. One here, one here. There'll be a major city around this lake here, a major city here, a major city here, a major city here, a major city here, a new major city right here, a new major city right here, a new major city right here, a new one right here. Okay, we have to do it again. There'll be a new major city here. India will get a new major city. There'll be a major city here, a major city here, a new major city in Myanmar, so that's Burma. A major city here, a major city here, a major city here. One right here, and a one right here, as these are new countries as well here. And a major city right here. Alongside a new major city in Iran, a new major city in the Middle East, two new ones in fact. One up here along the trade route, another one in Italy, one down here, one along this trade route as well here. In the New World, there's a new major city right here, another new major city here as well here. 3 more major cities in the Caribbean have been created, including 4 more in the Caribbean, 1 in Venezuela here, 1 over here, and 1 over here. So the settlements in the Americas continue to get bigger as more and more people continue to settle the continent as well here. Also, there'll be two major cities in LA and where San Francisco is. A major city right here by the Japanese as well here. Yeah, but with all these new countries, we're gonna have to get some new capital cities as well here. So there'll be one here, one here. Bangladesh is not a new country. One here, since that's the only major city. One here as well here. One here. And yeah, a lot of these capital cities were kind of pre-planned as well here, as well as new major cities are created as well here. Yeah, and now we have an update on the Americas. The Italian country will start to explore Florida as well here, and explore and discover the Bahamas as well here. The exploration of the East Coast continues as well here, and by 1500, by around 1500, the entire East Coast is discovered. This entire area is starting to get explored as well here. More of the oceans start to get explored as well here, and Barbados is discovered as well here. Yeah, this area is completely discovered, and this entire ocean area is discovered as well here. More of this area is discovered as well here. The Scottish discover more of the ocean along the way as well here, and they discover this coastal area as well with the help of the French, who just continue to discover a lot of the more inland areas as well here. But unlike in real life, there are no Native Americans, so this is completely untouched land in this entire area as well here. Completely untouched land as well here. As civilization and humanity started in Europe instead of Africa. There are people in Africa, but they have not, that have formed civilizations, but they have not really been discovered here as well. Asia will continue to explore this area right here, and the same thing will happen in Asia as well. They will discover this area right here. However, the Asians have a unique disadvantage as well here. They do discover a lot of more land, however there is a mountain range stopping them, unlike the Europeans, which will not have that problem here. Japan will continue to explore this peninsula as well here, and they will be the first ones to discover the Alaska as well here, discovering this area of Alaska as well here, and discovering a bunch of islands here and traveling back towards the area where they went towards as well here. They will also continue to discover a lot of this land here as well here. Here, parts of Australia will also be explored as well here, and this part of Australia will also be explored as well here. The age of exploration has truly begun as well here, and Australia is now being explored as well. Japan explores these islands here and basically explores a lot of these areas here. A Japanese sailor also explores Fiji as well here, and this island right here. And they also explore over here, discovering all these islands as well here. More countries are about to get into this colonization thing as well here. Even though there are really no peoples here, so they're really just settling this new land here. The Yucatan is also explored as well here, and the Panama has been discovered as well here. However, the Panama Canal doesn't exist yet, so they only discovered this half of the Panama as well. Also, more of Brazil gets explored as well. Yeah, discovering, realizing that yes, we may have wanted to trade with Europe, but this entire discovery is monumental as well. As the Europeans discover Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America, however you prefer it, as well. Yeah. However, considering the fact that both America and Mexico don't not exist in this world yet, yeah, we can call it either as well because there's no America. They also discover the Great Lakes as well here, discovering the entire area and region following down the river as well here. So the Great Lakes has been fully explored as well here by the French as well here, and there'll be some expansions to these colonies as well here. So the first expansion is to the English colony. They will expand their land as well here, expanding a lot of here. The French colony will also expand their land as well here, expanding all the way over here as well here. This may cause some tensions between England and France. The Scottish will explore a little bit more of this area here and will basically, so they can set up a much bigger colony as well here. The Scottish will basically create their colony up here as well here. Even though it isn't really valuable land, they will still basically take it as well here. The Italians will basically colonize all of most of Florida as well here, and they'll also take over the Bahamas as well here. And basically the Bahamas will be mostly Italian as well, so they will take over the Bahamas as well here. Here, more of the inland of South America will be discovered as well here, and this will cause both the Spanish and this will cause the Spanish to kind of just expand their colony a little bit as well here, even though it is pretty hard to expand in the jungle as well here. Morocco will also expand their colony to include this area right here. Here, taking over this island here as well. Yeah. However, a new country will join this. Also, there is a new path from Africa, these African colonies to here. However, a new country is going to join as well. Who's going to join the colonization race? Like, who can really join at this point? Well, it's this Yellow Norwegian country as well here. Yellow Norwegian will explore this way and discover up here. However, they will discover here, and Yellow Norwegia will basically be the next country to kind of join in on this as well here. Here, they will colonize this area up here, but we don't know if they'll keep it or not. And of course, we have the Asian side of the things as well here. With the Japanese, they will basically colonize most of Washington as well here. As the Chinese will continue to discover California, and they will basically colonize a lot of this area here, including parts of Baja California as well here, making the colony massive as well here. The South Chinese country will also discover more land here, and they will basically colonize the rest of Baja California, even though they're kind of still salty about it, and they'll basically colonize here and here. And also, they will colonize the Hawaiian Islands as well here, because why not as well? They will colonize the Hawaiian Islands as well here, and and they'll explore more towards the Hawaiian Islands as well here. Also, Chinese explorers will also discover the rest of Panama as well here, and yeah. The one Spanish country will expand their colony greatly as well here, and the Irish dictatorship country will also expand their colony as well, giving them even more land as well here. Yeah. But now, since we are done with updating the colonies and the colonize, as well, yeah, we'll be doing one major war. What will be this major war? Well, it will be another war in Europe as well. Okay, because Europe just can't help themselves. Yeah. So basically, this central Germany country wants to take over the Netherlands as well. Yeah. Yeah. No one's really allies with the Netherlands, as well as alliances don't really exist too much in this world. So the Germany country will invade the Netherlands as well here. The Germany country is much more powerful than the Netherlands as well here, and they'll completely take them out very quick. Yeah, and the Netherlands country is again non-existent, and again for the second or third time. But what about the Swiss country? Because we don't really talk about the Swiss country all too much as well here. The Swiss country is a dictatorship. They have not really done anything, however, as well. They are a military dictatorship as well here. However, the Swiss military dictatorship is finally going to act as well here. The former dictator has died as well. The new dictatorship has dreams of world domination. The only problem is they're surrounded by three very strong countries. They're surrounded by central Germany. They're surrounded by France. They're surrounded by Italy. Okay, three countries that will destroy them within an instant. Even with their geography on their side, they only have two major cities, which makes them a very weak country. However, there is a very weak country born to the south as well here. And the dictator, which is basically like a Kim Jong Un type figure, as well, says, you know what? We're going to invade South France because that is a very brilliant idea, says the dictator. So they start an invasion of this southern French country. However, the economic alliance, they might be an economic alliance, but they're not a very big fan of this dictatorship country here. Okay, they're not a very big fan of this country right here, as well here. And this country really has no allies or no friends as well. So this Swiss country, okay, Italy and France, both, because both of these countries see this blue France country as an ally country. They see them as a friendly country. They don't want to lose their friend. They don't want to lose their friend. They all use the same currency as well here. The French will put their army in to invade this country as well here. Along with Italy, they'll invade them as well here. And it seems that this country is completely invaded as well here. And most of the army was here, so they pushed them back. They pushed the army back out of the southern French country, and the Swiss dictatorship is finally gone for good. So, yeah, the Swiss dictatorship, Switzerland will still stay as a country. However, they will be turned into a democracy as well here, where the people are finally happy about that this country is not a dictatorship anymore as well. So democracy continues to spread in Europe as well, as we have both the Polands as democracy, two Poland democracies. We have Italy, we have the Slovenia country, we have France as well here. Monarchies are kind of starting to disappear at this moment as well here. And however, dictatorships are foreseen in Asia as well, as we have many dictatorships in Asia as well here. However, for right now, most of these countries, a lot of Europe are mostly purely democratic states as well here, and dictatorships seem to be mostly in Also, there's no country here. We gotta get rid of it. We have Greece as a dictatorship. We have. Oh wait, I think that's that. Oh wait, that's that country. Yeah, we have a bunch of dictatorships in the Balkans still. We have Northern Ireland, where it's just not gonna really invade anyone though. Yeah, and we have one over here, a military dictatorship. We have a few in Central Asia. Also, we gotta do the governments of these countries. So, what are the governments of these countries? So, these two countries up here are also monarchies as well. That's like India, as well here. These two countries. This country is a monarchy as well here, and this country is a monarchy as well here. This gray country here is a dictatorship as well. So there's another dictatorship country. However, they do want to hold friendly ties with China and of course these countries right here because they will disrupt the global trade flow as well here. Also, a new country is created up here. This is the dark green country. Oh wait, we have on the wrong map. Yeah. This is the dark green country. They will exist as well here. This is a new country, however, as well here, and and they'll have they'll be created here, and their capital city will be in the first major city. Also, we gotta update this map here as well here, as there's a lot of new countries in the world. But we'll update that when I have time as well here. We'll have to get rid of the Swiss country and of course the Dutch country as well here. So we'll update the stability map as not much changes as well here. I'll update that on my own time. Here, this country's government will be unfortunately another dictatorship. Yep. Another unfortunate day as well here. Excuse me, as well here. However, religion will expand as well here. So this religion, okay, which will update in this video, this religion will expand here to include this area and this area here as well here. Here, the Russian religion will kind of expand over here to encompass this country a little bit. This religion will expand here as well here. The Chinese country will expand to the far north of China as well here, even expanding into this country right here. The pink Chinese religion as well here will expand as well here, and they'll expand to almost the capital city. This religion will expand a little bit into this country right here, and this country is going to be very religiously diverse as this religion will also expand as well here. So there are several religions here. This country will be the first country to officially adopt this yellow religion, which is basically going extinct as well here. So the yellow religion will exist in the northern parts of India and also in Africa as well. This religion will be adopted down here. This orange religion will continue to expand into these countries right here. However, the orange religion will get a new sect up here, which is based around this country right here as well. Also, religion in the Americas as well here. So first is the religion. This religion expands to here as well. The red religion, one of the oldest religions on the planet as well here, will expand into this colony right here as well. However, the southern religion will also be very prevalent over here and here. The blue religion will expand here. Here, and expand to this island here. Meanwhile, the red religion will expand here, and they will basically be the most popular religion over here. The red religion will also expand into here here and here. Here, the red religion will expand into Cuba. It will expand here as Italy's main religion is the red religion. The vast majority of people who are moving to these new colonies are in the red religion as well here. Here, all three of these colonies will have this religion, obviously. Here, this is the the sect of the Roman religion as well here. Yeah, and also the gray Irish religion will even have a foothold in the Americas as well here. And yeah, that is the formal religion update as well. Also, I think we'll update the religion over here next episode as well here. But religion has kind of taken a foothold here as well with the gray Irish religion, the yellow religion as well here. Also the Norse religion. Expands here as well here as the Russian religion to meet as well here. Here and yeah, there we go. That religion, they both meet here as well here. And yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye. It's getting too long.